test. You are speaking? Nah, bro, I was not speaking. Can you hear me now? It's been a while I haven't live streamed, man. It's been like, I don't know, a week? Alright, that's good. How are you doing, man? So NQ, the issue is like, look how far price expanded on NQ within the overnight session, Asia and London. Like, just price really expanded compared to like yesterday's range. So yeah, price already traded above the high. It kind of took out like both sides of the range. It took out the high of previous daily candle, also the low, which is not the best. So really gotta be cautious. We're still trading into that new week opening gap, so that's a bit sus. I kind of prefer oil overall. Both HO and CL traded below that level. But what do we see on CL? This is a failure to manipulate because price just ranging. It's not showing that signs of reversal. So I can trade RB to catch up since it's kind of the stronger asset because both assets took out a low. And this is the low, which would make all the assets kind of resync. So yeah, I'm really trying to trade RB to the downside. I'm trying to see this is a failure to manipulate. And this swing to that swing is a failure swing. So that's what I'm planning to do. Looking on a 4 hour. Wait, let's see where's the 6 a.m. open. So the 6 a.m. is right here. So we're still closing bearish, right? Yeah, so the 6 a.m. candle is closing bearish. And the 10 a.m. would be opening up to a swing formation. So we can anticipate an expansion to the downside. What else we have also? So this high. Let me check if I have any SMTs. Yeah, we do. But like that SMT got broken a while back. So if you really check, this high has been taken out a while back, but it has just been taken out right here. And on HO still hasn't been taken out yet, so Do we have EPSP? We have EPSP, and we don't have a two-stage PSP, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think it will be formed if CL closes near the high of the candle. I think we will have a two-stage PSP, because by the time we form that open high, CL will take out the high. We will have higher high, that would be lower, and that would be a strength switch. The stronger asset now is turning weaker, and that would be a beautiful catch-up to the lows. So that's the PSP that we have right now. But if CL closes down here, I think it's less likely, because due to the expansion, I think price will just expand lower too. So the swing was more off of like this failure swing and also that fair value gap, which is good. The daily open, like we're trading way below the daily open. The daily candle supports any bearish expansion day. Look at this top wick. We just manipulated the high and then boom. So let's see if we're gonna get a PSP or not. Alright. Let's get 8 minutes. For gold, it's kind of the same. But look at that candle. It doesn't really support expansion, so I'm just gonna trade into the current weekly low. We don't have any SMT with Euro. Let me check if we have with JPP. We don't have to. Yeah, we don't have. Let me check with silver. With silver, we do have SMT right here. What am I gonna be trading into? Willing to trade into these failure swings. So yeah, we're gonna form a swing off of that high, off of that gap, which is the new invalidation level. So after the SMT, we get that change in state. This is our new invalidation level, but once the gap is formed, now the gap is the new invalidation level. We don't want to see it getting inversed. Where's the target? Right here. So the daily is about to flip bearish. We're kind of also trading near the daily open, which is good. So did you take any trades on last week? Nope, actually I did not. But I haven't traded for Thursday and Friday. I was traveling, so that's why I couldn't trade, and I couldn't live stream too. I had some stuff I gotta to take care of, so yeah, I couldn't really trade. But last week I took a trade on RB and it was a break even. It was, I think I took a short. Yeah, I took a short yesterday on RB, but it was a break even. So the account is still at like 50k. No, not 50k, like less than 50k, which is like $10 less. Yeah, due to the break even I took yesterday. So it was the only trade I took. I think it was, let me check on RB. I tried to take a short. Where was it? Yeah, I took that short. I took this one. This is what I took. I put my stop, I think right here, and I was aiming for the lows. Yeah, it was around that region where I moved stops to break even, and yeah, the idea was incorrect. Price ended up taking out the high first, manipulating the high, and then trading lower. I was gonna post a trade breakdown of it, but since it's a break even, so nobody would be interested, so I was like, let's wait for a winner. Yeah, I think today we might see some beautiful trades. Last week on Friday there was a beautiful trade that I missed, and also on Thursday, so yeah, gold is looking interesting. Also oil, also silver looks tradable, so silver looks tradable, so we just gotta wait and see what we'll have right here. ES, I'm not really sure. We can trade the trade back into the range, but that would be like, it's just, I'm trying to take longs when the daily open is all the way up here, and there's really nothing significant to trade off of. It's just new weekly opening gap, the new week opening gap. So I think NSCs need at least like an hour, or what I would be trading is the failure to manipulate that level into that swing, or into these failure swings right here. Let me check on the 30-minute what's going on. Yeah, really, if we got a failure to manipulate off of the high, or like a change in state, then a new swing, then I can kind of anticipate that price is going to trade back into this gap. That's really like for me on NSCs. RB is expanding lower. Should I just set a limit right here? Let me check. Trade trade from external. We're gonna trade external. I think I'll wait for a new swing formation to confirm the 10 a.m. high, and then I can trade it into the lows. I'm gonna also be watching these, since this is the weaker asset, but since this is the asset that needs to catch up to the low, this one should expand, while these should be ranging. They should not be expanding, because RB is the lagging asset, and now CL and HO will be ranging for RB to catch up. So I think I might miss the trade. Let's wait and see. Let me take off the precision swing screen. GC. That would be a C2 on the hourly. That would be a bullish C2. Yeah. 4 hour. 4 hour is closing as a C2. Then we can trade back to the fair swings. We see that the 2 a.m. candle traded into that gap. And what do we see now? Since it fails to reverse, then that low is going to be the target. Alright. Alright, so we still got 3 minutes for the candle to close, for the 30-minute candle to close. And hopefully we can see the 10 a.m. kind of push, give us that break. First swing, second, so that would be the third, so I would be kind of safe. So yeah. Like you can take a trade here with the anticipation that, looking at this candle right here, price should respect this T spot right here from the close to the EQ. And the entry is within that T spot, but I would rather just wait for a new one. Because look how far price traded. Like we're kind of traded beyond the -1, and we're just near the -2, -2.5, 2.5. So yeah, just gotta be a bit cautious. So we had this SMT, and now the SMT is broken. So would that be the reversal sequence? Would that be the reversal for it? The 6 a.m. candle opened right here. 6 a.m. also opened right here. So it's still bearish. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. on ES. So yeah, let's just wait and see. We need more development for. So yeah, let's see what RB is gonna do. Are we gonna end the day early or not? If I get that 2R, I would be off the charts. So this is the TP. So yeah, let's see. So I got 1 minute to close, 30 seconds to close. Alright, we're seeing that open high, which is good, into a new invalidation level, which is that tiny gap. I hope this bullish candle closes a bit bulky. That would be beautiful. If not, it's also good. We can just take it directly. Because that bulky candle, this opposing candle is not really bulky compared to this one, compared to this range. So yeah, let's just wait and see. What do we also have? Do we have any SMTs? Yeah, we do have an SMT right here. So yeah. I just want this one to kind of close somewhat strong. That way I can confirm this being the swing, but even if it doesn't, I'll take it. I think I'll just take it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if we're gonna close lower. So this shooting off this gap. Also. Right. So let's see if we're gonna get that trade or not. So the logic behind it, 4 hour closing bearish, 3-minute closes an ideal swing formation C2. We still have open objectives. If we're gonna reverse off of that level, we're not gonna form a swing and close below, just like that. On a 3-minute reversal sequence right there, just traded above the high, changing state, and we've been, oh my god. Let me see if I can try to make something out of it right here. So let me just try to create limit order. 3. My TP is gonna be a 1K, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just gonna expand directly. Oh my days. Let's see. So we want to trade the stronger asset to catch up to that low, to trade lower into that low, since CL and HO would just be arranging to give enough time for RB to catch up to that low. So that's what I'm willing to trade. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the limit right there, because that's what kind of gives me the $500 of risk to get like 1K profit. So hopefully I will just trade right there and dump. Since we haven't taken out that low, so that's why I'm not gonna take out I'm gonna keep the limit. This would be the invalidation level, so yeah. Let's see if we're gonna get that sell or not. Okay. Market execution. Nah, couldn't have given me what I wanted, so yeah. So yeah. As soon as we're gonna take out that low, I'm gonna remove the limit. So yeah, that really was the new invalidation level. It's like trading like this, anticipating that the next candle is just gonna trade directly off of it, and then you can take it. But yeah. We're gonna trade back into this new validation level. Let's wait and see. Oh wow. Yeah. Price is going without me. Let's wait for a new swing formation, and then we can trade the failure to manipulate that level. So yeah, if price get back to my entry, I want to know that. If price should back into the lows, I want to know that. Let's see what's going on right here. The 4 hour. What do we have? We got an SMT to the highs. If we're gonna continue lower, we're gonna respect the lower half of the wick. Going on the hourly, since this is bearish, the last candle closed bullish, so now we have a contradiction. The 4 hour is closing bearish, but the last hour closed bullish. So what do we need to see? A new swing formation, since I'm interested in sells more, so I gotta wait for a new swing formation to realign with that previous 4 hour candle, and also for that new 4 hour candle to flip bearish. So know I would be aligned with the daily and also with the other things. So with the 4 hour, and let me see the daily. The daily open is here, so I would not be aligned with the daily, but yeah, depending on how far this hourly or 30-minute candle closes. So yes, all right. So we got a PSP right here. This is causing price to trade higher. Go on the 4 hour, check what's going on. Okay, so what do we have? ES closes C2, NQ did not close C2 to C3, C4. This one also closed bearish. So that's a good thing to see. We're gonna trade into, probably back into the gap. We're gonna see some higher prices. This is the new invalidation level in terms of the 4 hour. Trading back to the hourly. What do we have? Price traded below level. We got these swings. What am I going to use these swings for? A failure to manipulate. So I want to see if price would fail to manipulate this level, then I could anticipate to take out this high and also kind of trade back into this gap. That's what I'll be looking for actually. All right, gold is flipping. RB is gonna go to TP most likely. Like to market execute, literally I had nothing to do. Like there was no way for me to get it. Probably here. Yeah, I just now price is reacting off of that 2.5. Let's see what the price is gonna do. Silver. Alright, so what's my plan now? 4 hour. If I want to trade longs, since this closed bearish, the 4 hour closed bearish, now I'm trading the reversal. So either I want to see a 30-minute kind of close above here, and I can anticipate that this will be the low, because it also kind of confirmed the low of day, because we have a changing state off of the low of day. So and I also have a PSP right there. I guess that's the PSP. Yeah, we also have a PSP, so I would be looking for longs after the 30-minute close if it confirms this CISD. Because why? We kind of got these fair swings. There's nothing really holding price other than this gap. This gap has already been inversed, so this gap is the new validation level. So if price kind of breaks above that one, then yeah, I think this gap would be no issue. And other than that, like these are just fair swings. And the next price, that area that price might reject off of is this gap. So yep. RB, thank you for missing me. GC. Alright. I think gold just wants to trade higher. But like I don't want to trade off of these fair swings. And look at silver, what do we have? This gap, which shows silver is the weaker. GC is kind of stronger overall. So yeah, like on silver, we also have like this is closing as a C3 because this is the C2. This bullish candle was a C2, and then this one closed below the low of it. So this is a C3. So both kind of support downside movement, which I hope to trade shorts than longs because that price just been trading high for ages. So I really want to price. I really want to see price trading lower. So RB, all right, RB, we're seeing the pullback. Let's see what's gonna happen. Where's the new invalidation level? I would say that one. This one's kind of low in the leg. So what do we have? SMT right here. The stronger asset turned weaker. It took out this level. So what do we have now? A strength switch. So yep. So we get the strength switch on RB from being a stronger to being a weaker right now. So that causes price to reverse, or that would be the catalyst for a pullback to then continue lower. Alright. I think gold just wants to trade higher, especially after that swing. We opened up to a swing and now just expanding directly. Looking on the M5, yeah. Like price can respected this opposing candle that was formed off of this gap, and now price is just trading higher and probably wants to break this SMT. Your voice is super low. Alright. Can you hear me now? I think now you can hear me, right? I think now would be a little bit better. I'll just raise the volume a bit from OBS. Alright, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Thanks. Thanks, Proofy. So yeah, I really wanted to take a short on RB to trade into that swing, which has been already traded into an HO and CL, anticipating that RB is the lagging asset and CL and HO will just be ranging while RB kind of catches up to that low, and then we'll have asset resync. That way all levels will take out that level, and then if we want to reverse we can do so. And also I just prefer the idea of shorts, even though like price traded a lot lower, but I would be aligned with the daily candle, so that's a lot easier to trade compared to trying to go long. But like, I really want to take longs if we take out that level. If we kind of trade below that level, that would be beautiful. If we have something like a strength switch right here, that would also be beautiful. If we can put in a strength switch at this low, because all assets already traded into that low, so this is like the only place where price can reverse off of. So all assets would resync right here, and then we can say trade higher. ES is just trading on the upside. It kind of closed to it closes C2, but the 4 hour was not aligned. And also, like, actually the 4 hour is aligned. The 4 hour also closes C2. Where are we gonna, where do we want to see a swing form off of? The upper half of that wick. Going on the hourly, what do we have? A C2, going on 30 minute. We have a beautiful reversal candle, so now we can trade the expansion directly, but I just wanted to see like more confirmation, because on NQ we kind of closed bearish, and also on YM it closed bullish. So wow. So yeah, let me see if there was a trade right here. Really, there was not. Now what I really want to see is a failure to manipulate this level. I want to see a retracement and then a break above. Since this is the C2, it's the C3, so I would either be trading in the C3 or the C4. I don't get these open objectives right there. This is the 4 hour gap, so I would be trading into that gap, and that would give me like a 2 hour, I think. Let me see if that's the high somewhere in here. Forget the entry, the new validation level. So yeah, it's given 2 hour already, so let's just wait and see. Like NQ kind of looks the cleanest because they got the largest room to expand into. So, but remember, ES is stronger not right now. Let me see which one is stronger. Yeah, ES is the strongest, YM is the mid asset, NQ is the weakest. So let's see if RB is going to respect this new validation level. Why do I see this as the new validation level and not this one? Because kind of this gap, it was formed within the range of that leg, if you check. That's why I kind of prefer this gap above that one. So silver is just trading higher, GC is just trading higher, silver is doing that too. So now I should stop looking at lower time frame and let's go reanalyze what's going on. So what do we have right here? So just clean everything and then redo the analysis. So what do we got right here? Do I have an SMT with that level? No, but we have an SMT right here. SMT. But again, remember, I don't like the fact that, yeah, this is a beautiful SMT, but do I see it as a failure swing? Yes. Because the only time where I don't want to see this as a failure swing is if we have an SMT right here. You might say, oh, we have the SMT. No, the SMT got broken a while back. Because it was right here, then traded below the low. So I would not see this as the SMT still holding. Like, SMT should be kind of that trigger for reversals. The minute we have an SMT, we want to see expansion. Just like, let me see if we have an SMT right there. No. Yeah, just for example, we got this SMT right here. We got this SMT. It was a trigger for expansion. We had it with HO. It was a trigger for expansion directly into from external to external. This is order pairing ranges. So you kind of trade from a swing into a swing. Especially that within this range, there was nothing really a new invalidation level. There wasn't a gap or anything. So all these lows are weak. So price can just expand directly into them. So let's just wait and see. Silver. ES. Alright. Let's see YM. So what do we have? Also, yeah, it closes C2. So NQ was the only one that closed bearish, like strongly bearish. So this is the weakest mint asset, stronger. So let me just put right there. Just put GT 3-minute. Yeah, that would be the closure. So I'll have to wait for a new candle closure. I'll have to wait for a new candle close, for the 30-minute candle to close, and then we'll see if it kind of failed to manipulate or reversed. Because by the time the candle is here, it is still open, so you don't really know how it closed. So I really want to see the closure. So already traded above a high. And get the next high. That's one and that one. So let's just wait and see. Let me see. That's beautiful. YM kind of looks the nicest, to be honest. Let me see if there was an entry on YM. Nothing really. Yeah, the only entry that I could see here is like after that change in state, where the 10 a.m. opened, they kind of opened right here. So we have the confirmation of the CISD within the 10 a.m. So you can just anticipate that the low to 10 a.m. is going to be protected, and you can trade into opposing liquidity. So that's like the only way to kind of trade into it. So let's see. Gold. Let's click on 3-minute a little bit closer. What's this line? Do you guys know what's this line? This one? Does anybody have an idea? Is that like some sort of previous close or something? It's bothering me. I want to take it off. And also, oh, RB trading lower. Trading RB trading higher. It's trading back into the gap. So what I want to do? Go here. Go to dot chart settings. What? Put it 8. That's good. Yeah, on all RB, I don't have that problem. I don't see any line. But like on silver, I see that line. NQ, I don't see it. So if you guys have any idea what is this, like, let me know. What's this line? Is it the previous weekly close? Is this line open market standard? All right, that's beautiful. It was the previous daily close. Let me take it out from here too. It was okay, that's good. So RB is showing signs of reversal. We're gonna be disrespecting both these gaps. Price disrespected both of these gaps. We got SMT right there. Yeah. If the 30-minute candle closed, we will now have the manipulation of the 10 a.m. low. But if I want to trade reversals, I want to see a 1 hour C2. So here's the deal. If the 6 a.m. closed bullish, and I want to trade the reversal off of the high, the 6 a.m. to trade lower, I want to see an hourly swing formation since this is a reversal. And also, we're not aligned with the daily candle, neither the 4 hours. So I'll have to wait for an hourly swing if I want to trade, if I want to take buys. And then once we get the hourly swing, I will trade into the high. And we might see now CL as a failure to manipulate. This is a C3. I think silver, not silver, oil get the potential to trade higher. I got the potential to trade up into the high due to the failure to manipulate, because it's C3 and overall we're still respecting. So I think we might just have to go with the bodies to the low, and this is kind of that T spot right here, extended it to the charts. We manipulated that level, also that level, and also price is holding that gap. So if we like get a strong candle closure, that might be the sign that this is a failure to manipulate, and this is now the new targeted high. But yeah, let's just wait and see first. And it's also supported with SMG, so let's see, where's that low? It's right here. All right. Thank you. All right. So ES took out the high, which is good. So now I gotta wait for the open low, close, and then I can trade to the upside. Let's see the 3-minute. But the 3-minute we would be trading within a, yeah, we're opposing a C2, which is not ideal. So let's look at what's going on right here. Let me give you guys a breakdown to what's going on and what's going on inside my head, so that way we can all be on the same page. So what do we have right here? Let me just take out everything right here. So what do we have? What? I don't want to YM. I want CL. All right, that's beautiful. So let me guys run you quickly to what's going on inside my brain. So this is the daily open, right? Daily open. We traded into external. What do we have? A candle 2 closure. If we're gonna look for buys, we're gonna look on the upper half. What do we have? A PSP. Is that a 2-stage PSP? Not really. But remember, we got an SMT right here, lower, SMT2. Going on an hourly, let's see how the last hour closed. It closed as a C3 to the upside, but it kind of failed to manipulate, and we're also trading within a gap. Blue. So if price wants to expand, most likely we'll do to that high, since we're still holding that gap. So I will not anticipate the fact that this gap is gonna go. So I have the 4-hour telling me to go bullish, that is gonna trade higher, and also the last hourly candle is trading higher. Going on M5, I want to see either close above this level or a new swing formation on the 30-minute, which we just formed. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take this trade right here, I think, with the anticipation that this is a failure to manipulate. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this trade, boys. I'm gonna go with $570 risk to 1K. All right. Or you know what? Let's go to micro CL. That will be able to set my entry the way I want. Right here, trade limit. So I'll probably go with like. So which one's gonna give me 1K? The minute we're gonna go 1K. So I'm just gonna put it a little bit lower. 2 R's right here. This is the new invalidation level. Gonna go with 1K. Yup. Do you guys understand why I took that trade? So with the anticipation that this swing is gonna fail, I'm gonna trade into it. Or you can wait for like a 30-minute swing formation. Let me see if I have a 30-minute swing formation. Beautiful. So I'm trading away from a C2. So now if I miss that trade, I can what can I do? I can just wait for, we have the changing state which confirmed this C2, so I can just wait for an open low, high close. So yeah, I would be taking a, you know what, I'm just gonna set my limit right here, and I want to put my buy limit right here, just below that level, because that level might get manipulated. Stop right there, and I'm gonna put my TP right here. So that's my trade, with the anticipation that this C2, the C3 is not gonna trade below that swing, and we can anticipate higher pricing. So now from wanting to take sells on RB to now wanting to take buys on RB on CL, because it makes sense. The 4-hour closed as a C2, the last hourly candle closes a failure to manipulate, so we're just gonna wait for a new failure to manipulate. And now we manipulated the level. So if I was trading it based off of the 3-minute, I would not want to, I wouldn't take that one. Why? Because the last 30-minute candle closed bearish. So I would have to wait for the manipulation of the low, which we just did. We have the inversion and the changing state. So yeah, let's see if we're gonna get that entry. Let's see if we're gonna take an L or a win on stream. Let's see. But again, RB is a bit off right here, but we get the changing state. This candle is shading higher, so it might give us that C2 closure. So yep. Or if price ends up missing my entry, I'll just wait for that new sell or buy, new opposing candle, and then I will take it. Oh, price just traded into the high, so I'm just gonna wait for. But again, remember, we're kind of trading way beyond the daily. The daily opens like right here. We're trading really far away from it. So yeah, that's like the only kind of downside about this trade, and also the failure swing on RB. But we do have a kind of strange switch right here, from this being the weaker asset to kind of starting to catch up and becoming stronger. I think I'm gonna get executed right now. All right, let's see if my idea was correct or not. So on M5 we got the change, right? We get the break above. All right, we got the break and closure above, which is good. All right, so now it's just a patience game. Either a loss or a win, it doesn't really matter. So let's see, boys. Wait, I heard another alert. Was this CL? Did I get an entry on CL? I was like, shit. I'm getting two. All right, let's go back. So yeah, that's my trade for the day. If he loses, I'm gonna call it a day. If he wins, I'm gonna call it a day. So I'm gonna call it a day either way. So just wait here and see. It would be beautiful if the 30-minute closes bullish. If it closes a C2. So we need price to hold that C2 on a 3-minute. So I got 1 minute. Hopefully it kind of closes somewhere in here. And the next confirmation is this. If price closes above that level, then that would be beautiful. Because not only we have a manipulation of the low, then that would also confirm that the 30-minute candle low, and then we can trade the expansion. I might add to it if we're gonna get that closer above. I might add like 5 contracts or something to it. So let's just wait and see. Looking on the M5, I'm in a good spot because the opening price is like all the way up here. So for price to pull back all the way down here and then continue, it just doesn't support expansion. So let's see. So let's see if RB is going to end up catching up to that low or not. 175. All right. Yeah, RB seems like it kind of wants to catch up to that level. Let's see. So I'm just be solely focusing on this. All right. So we're back to break even. Minus 50. So now the only thing you can do is just watch and see how the price is gonna play, how PA is gonna play out, and also be aware of like these swings. Since this is the stronger asset, you don't want the weaker asset to catch up to it first, which it will not do because it's like really far away. Looking at also HO, yeah, I really want to be aware of that swing on HO. You really want to see how kind of HO reacts to it. So RB is irrelevant to me. I'm gonna only be watching CL and HO right here, because RB is like really far away from the high. So even by the minute it will catch up there. Like I don't think CL wouldn't have been there. So I'm gonna watch how HO gets to that level. Since I think HO is stronger, so even if it gets to it first, then you can kind of justify the fact that HO is stronger. So CL would still catch up to that level. But like for RB to get to that low, that's like a red flag. Either like you move stops to break even, like or you close the trade. Because the weaker asset catch up to that low, while the stronger or mid asset did not trade to that high, which shows that the stronger asset doesn't have enough balls to kind of go to that high. So let's just wait and see. If that trade wins, I will probably post like a trade breakdown. Like either wins or loses, I'll post a trade breakdown either way. And if it was a loss, I'll try to see like where did I go wrong. If it was a win, yeah, I'll also show why did it win. So yeah, let me see. Again, this is an new evaluation account. So I'm just starting it fresh. I took a break even yesterday. So yeah, let's see if we're gonna get. That's why I'm just trying to go for that 1K, because I have 30% consistency rules, so I cannot make more than 1K. So let's see if we're gonna get there or not. All right, we get the confirmation. Now for the people that want to add into the trade, I think here you can add into the trade on M3. Once we get a closure above, you can add to the trade, because now you're aligned with the 30-minute, and you're having a protected swing on a 3-minute. So if I haven't entered right here, I would enter right there with having my stop right here. So if you missed the entry and you want to also be involved in the trade, you can take your buy here with stops right there. So HO failed to close above, but nonetheless, I still. So now what I want to do is manage my trade. Why? Because we got a new invalidation level just around my opening price. So instead of putting my stop here, now I'm going to take it all the way up here, because if I haven't entered this trade, that would be my trade with my invalidation level here. So now instead of risking, I don't know how much was it. Let's go and see. So it was right here, create limit. It was 25. So instead of risking 475, let me check. Now I'm risking $200. So that's good. And if we got a new invalidation level, then I'm going to move my stops to break even. So now I'm risking $350. So I'm risking 200 to gain that 1K. So that's the beauty of having a new invalidation level, especially if it's the candle low. Because look at the opening price. If price trades back all the way right here, then that candle flipped bearish. Like, we want to see open low, high. Why the fuck should price do this? If it's going to continue higher. If it's going to continue lower, then yeah, it can do it. So we're up 350. RB is showing good signs of also catching up. We're seeing RB is kind of trading higher, which is good. So yeah, SMG right there. So do you guys have any questions about the trade, or if you guys need to if you need me guys to clarify anything, just let me know. And yeah, now it's just time to watch the trade. Either break even, either minus 200 or a plus 1K. So either or, not either or, like it's either, yeah, it's either 200 or plus 1K. If anybody has any question, if anybody has a question, just drop in the comments. And yeah. So if HO kind of closed above that level, it would be also like an extra confluence RB already dead, so HO if it kind of closes above that level, then I'm kind of new invalidation level, new invalidation level. So let's see. And if reversed, that's good. Then the idea is not correct. So yeah, we're seeing HO kind of fell into break above, but let's just wait and see. RB is closing bullish, which is good. I think we're having PSP right there. Yeah, I think that's a PSP. It's kind of close. Weak bearish. So now what you do is just probably like listen to music, or that's what I'm doing right here. So, and yeah, let me know, guys, if you when you go in to take partials after two. Oh, no, I'm just gonna close full here, because this is my new TP, because this is the swing that I have. I'm not gonna take partials. I'm gonna close full right there. I don't take partials. The only time I will take partials is like if I'm trading way beyond 2R. Now, I'm only allowed to take 1K for today. This is the maximum I can make, and by the time price reaches here, it will give me 1K. So there's no partials for me. Either a loss or you win. That's it. Either a minus 200 or plus 1K. So now price is trading into the new invalidation level. What do we have? HO showing some strength switch. So we're having an SMT right here. So let's see if price is gonna hold this SMT. And we have also the opposing candle, which just traded below a level. So yeah. If the daily open was nearby, then yeah, I might kind of take partials, kind of trail at the high and then trade back into the daily open. But look how far the daily open is. It's like it's right here, son. I'm already this is a risky trade, not gonna lie, because look how far price traded lower, and look at the expansion that price formed. And now I'm trying to kind of trade against it. So yeah, that's already a bit risky. So plus 75, plus 100. Let's see. Alright, just at the low, okay. And tell me, guys, if you, I have some background music, right? So tell me, guys, if you think background music is good. If not, I can just go ahead and change it or stop it or roll, because this is not the same music I listen to. So if you guys check, I'm having the media source, which is running the music for y'all. So because it's non-copyright, because I'm listening now to Spotify. So I'm listening to Spotify, and if I do this, Discord. So if you guys listen to the same music, I will have a copyright issue. So plus $25. Break even. It will be break even in a minute, I guess. So we're minus 25. Alright, let's see if price is gonna disrespect the idea. And that's the beauty of kind of trailing your stop. So instead of taking like a full $500 L, I might just take like a $200 L. So, but if I kind of enter right here, then I would kind of have to accept the fact that I'm gonna take a full loss. Let me see what a 5 minute is doing. Okay, I just watched the M5. It looks good. Come on. Where's the hammer? I want to use that same thing that did the hammer. And where is it? Give me the hammer, bro. No, I think it will it will take me out before I find the hammer. But like this is kind of, yeah, it should be like this. Boom, 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 go higher, boom, 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 go up, go up. I'm just gonna put I want a bag of money. I want a big bag of money. Let's put this bag right here. This is the bag. So here's the bag. Now, come on, man. Get my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Go up. Go up. Go up and give me my money. See, I think it will be an L. Yeah, it's an L. What? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? I don't know what just happened. How much I lost in that trade? $183. So I lost $183 on it, which is fine. Alright, so from up like $400 to losing $200. The beauty of trading. Let's go to NQ. So we have the fair to manipulate. But the range is too tight kind of to that high. So, boom. Oh shit, man! Don't tell me it's gonna. Don't tell me it's gonna continue higher. All right, that's good. So yep, I think that was an L. And I think the only issue with that trade is the fact that. So, I lost 183 on it, I guess. So yeah, losing 183 on it. So from risking 500, I guess, to now losing 183 on it, which is like a good loss, a good management. But again, the only issue with that trade is really, first, daily open is right here. Daily candle is really bearish and supports bearish expansion day. And price is just kind of stalking right here. So it's just kind of stalling, it's just kind of ranging here. So I would say that's the issue with that trade. Yeah, overall, I'm happy with the management. I'm happy with everything. I think that's my third trade on stream. I think I did 2 wins now, first L, so 66% win rate on live streams. But like the two other trades were like a 2R each, so like 4R, but here we only took like half an R L, so, or even less than half an R, so it was a good management. So yeah, if target wasn't that close, I would have taken that buy on NQ. It stops right there because why? This is C3, and that shows the failure to manipulate that high. Because why? Because we got an opposing candle beyond the high, so you could take a something like this. We stop below, but like 2 R's right here, which is way beyond CP. So, and also price kind of expanded a lot. So yeah. So let's see if my initial stop could have kept me on a trade or not. So I really want to see. I really want to know, like, if it would have kept me on a trade or not. So yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. 46 minutes. And I think I might be done for the day. Let me check. I might be done for the day. Yeah. CL. NQ. So yeah. As you guys see, NQ price is gonna get to the high, which was planned already. CL. So just gonna put on a little right here. That way I wanna really see if price is gonna get to that one or not. So I'm just gonna message. Take profit. Profit here. So let's see. NQ. Yeah, there's nothing really to trade right there. Yeah. Yeah, it was only this candle. Like, this is the C3. You could trade the C4 into that open objective. ES already kind of got to these two highs, so we really got to be cautious because why? ES is the stronger asset. It got to the high. So if the stronger starts showing lower time frame reversal, then probably the weaker assets are going to catch up. So really got to pay attention since ES already took out the high. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, I think soon I will post the trade breakdown, which is my first trade breakdown. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. So I'll wait for like a minute or two if you guys have any questions. If not, then we might have to meet tomorrow. Might have to meet you guys tomorrow. Or you know what? I'll just wait until 11. I'll just stay until 11 and then, because I really want to see how the first hourly closure would, the first hourly candle close. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because why the weaker asset already got to all the open objectives. So if the stronger asset shows signs of reversal, then the weaker asset is gonna catch up. So if we get that change in state, then yeah, expect NQ to start dying. That's the 10 a.m. open. Looking on the hourly. Looking on 3-minute. So what do we have also? Gonna have this fair to manipulate. So we can also look for some buys after this change in state. But again, it wasn't formed off of anything. Like, you could justify with this gap. So right here, we might get like a trade to the upside right here. You get the C2. So yeah, see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.